Hi guys, welcome back. Nigerians have taken to social media to berate the Nigerian police force for deploying 12,500 conventional police personnel and 400 tactical unit members for the forthcoming Ondo state governorship election amid the rising killings and the emergence of a new terrorist group known as the rr0r in the northwest of the country. The defense headquarters had last week, Thursday, confirmed the emergence of a new terrorist group known as the rr0r in the north. The Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Edwin Buba, who made this known during a briefing on military operations in Abuja, said the new terror group originated in the Republic of Niger after the recent coup which disrupted military cooperation between Nigeria and Niger. And on Sunday, it was reported that the Nigerian police force announced the deployment of over 12,900 personnel, helicopter drones, gunboats, armored vehicles, amongst others, for the Ondo governorship election, which is slated to hold on Saturday, November 16th. A breakdown of the deployment shows that 12,500 conventional police personnel were deployed to the 18 local government areas in the state. About 400 members of the tactical unit were deployed to area commands in the state, while 63 units of MPF Police Mobile Force were deployed to the local government areas. Also deployed are 110 vehicles comprising 12 armored personnel carriers, 5 gun trucks, 2 water cannons, 5 lorry trucks, 75 patrol vehicles, 5 buses, 1 razor and 4 ambulances. The police also deployed 1 helicopter and 2 unmanned aerial vehicle or drones to the Ondo Central, North and South Senatorial districts and 20 gunboats along with 80 personnel to riverine areas. The force spokesperson, ACP Adejobi, had in a statement said the IGP of police had ordered the deployment of officers from various specialized units, including the Special Intervention Squad, the Police Mobile Force, the Counter-Terrorism Unit, the Special Protection Unit, the Explosive Ordnance Disposal Unit, and K9 Unit. But reacting to this, so many Nigerians on X have lambasted the police for redeploying over 12,900 personnel and other instruments for one state governorship election. They noted that the police made the election look like there is a war going on in Ondo, while the country is ravaged with insecurity and the emergence of new terrorist groups taking over the same areas, particularly in Sokoto State. Guys, what's happening? Now, there have been questions. Nigerians are raising questions. Look at the amount of policemen that they are sending to Ondo State. How many policemen have been sent to Sokoto State? How many of the security agencies have been deployed to Sokoto State? How many persons were deployed to Kebbi State? Because it was said that these Lukawaras, this new terrorist group, they actually invaded, Kebbi State and killed about 15 persons in Kebbi State. In Sokoto, they've been killing quite a few persons in Sokoto State. 12,900 police people. Are they preparing for war? Most likely, this election result must have already been written in the ruling party. So why this charade? Let's take, for example, the Rivers State local government election. It was a peaceful election. The election was peaceful. We can take, for instance, the Abia State local government election. It was quite peaceful, where there were no deployment of any security agencies, no police. The election was relatively peaceful. Now look at the amount of police personnel. 12,900 police personnel they are sending to only one state, to Ondo State, for the governorship election. We know that at the end of the day, what will happen will still happen. If the results have not been written down already, that is Nigeria for you. The result must have been pre-written. So people no longer believe in election. People believe it is mere selection. So all this charade is just, I don't know who they are trying to impress. Because at this point, we know that the deed has been done. Probably by INEC officials. They know how they do these things. And we also got reports that the IGP of police ordered Amatekun, banded Amatekun from, the election premises. Just like what they did in Edo State, when the IGP of police ordered the Edo security network to cease operation during that election period. The IGP of police ordered the Edo security network to cease operation. Same goes for the Ondo State. Amatekun, they have ceased operation for now. And we also got reports that some sensitive election materials have already arrived in Ondo State ahead of the governorship election slated for November 16th on Saturday, by INEC. And hopefully these elections will be free and fair, and by God's grace, violence free. Because upon the deployment of this police, look at the amount of police they are deploying. We hope not to hear news of violence in this election, because that is the essence of deploying this police, to ensure a peaceful process, to ensure credibility, to ensure acceptance of the result, to make sure nothing goes wrong, to make sure the people express and also participate in this election process without intimidation, without harassment from any political party. So at this point, that is just it. The elections will hold, but then some persons have already predicted the outcome of these elections. To an extent, some persons have already given up hope that we know who will win at the end of the day. So what's the essence? Because look at what's happening in Sokoto. Look at what's happening in Kebbi, in this northern region. What have they really done? How many drones have they sent to the forest to track these guys? And these guys are on TikTok. Now, it's said that these guys are already recruiting young persons. They are recruiting people, enticing them with money, telling them that they will give them 1 million naira to join them. This is how they are recruiting young youths in the northern region. And instead of the Nigerian government to focus their energy on this group, we really hope that this new group will not be worse than the previous group that came out during Buhari's administration. That's the Boko Haram people. Probably they won't be worse than them, because gradually they've started. We really hope that they won't be worse than them. So the security agencies should focus their energy on this new group before things get out of hands, before it escalates and they start recruiting so many people. Look at how much focus they are putting on an election that would be rigged at the end of the day, while people's lives are being wasted on a daily basis in the north as a result of the emergence of this new group called the Lokawaras. Guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments.